MG 동기가 yalla rola çok
Namaste and hello, my name is Meghna and I'm one of the 4 organizers of the Ek Dhun Ek Saath concert, and today before we start with any of our performances, we want to formally and properly introduce you to Ek Ek Paila. Our goal with this concert is to contribute towards their cause and help them continue the work they've already been doing here in Nepal. Ek Ek Paila is a collective of doctors and volunteers that are bridging the gap in health infrastructure between urban and rural Nepal by doing certain outreach programs. Specifically during COVID, Ek Ek Paila has been providing preventative medical packages so that the symptoms of COVID are more manageable in rural parts of Nepal. As young citizens, we admire Ek Ek Paila's work and we wanted to help them in some shape or form.
Hi everyone, I'm Utsavi Joshi and I'm going to be performing the Westworld version of Runaway by Kanye West. I hope you enjoy it and please donate.
काश हाम्रो भेट केही साल अगाडि रात धेरै पर्यो धेरै धेरै मायाका कुरा नगर नै भोलि बारे केही थाहा नभई जीवनभरिका दिनहरू मेरै नाम नगर नै सागरमा होस् कि आकाशमा चाहिँ कहीँ मैसँग डुल्ने मेरा आँखाले सबैभन्दा राम्रा भए जस्तो बेकम्पसे गफ नगर नै नजिक न आऊ डर लाग्दैछ आफ्नै भावनाहरूसँग शिथिल छ मुटु रुखो बनाएकै छु धेरै धेरै साल लगाए नाजुक धाउ आँखाहरू भावना बन्न कति नि समय लाग्दैन हो किन सोचौँ किन यति डर थाहा छैन र भावना हराउन पनि कति नि समय लाग्दैन
She knows this feeling all too well. She feels her heart begin to swell. And some stranger you have made her inside turn to jelly. She wants to dance around the room, kiss you until your lips turn blue. And some stranger you have made her wonder, is she pretty? But it's too late. She believes in fate. She's absolutely smitten, and she'll never let you go. That girl right there, yes, she's the one, with Cupid's arrow in her bum. And some stranger you have made her happy, first in a long time. Did you just whisper in her ear words she only dreamed to hear? Pretty lady, look at how he's smiling. Think he likes you, but it's too late. You believe in fate. You're absolutely smitten, and you'll never let her go. But it's too late. I believe in fate. I'm absolutely smitten, and I'll never let you go. No, I'll never let you go.
Hello everyone, Namaste. I hope you and your family are staying safe My name is Satashma Thapa. I graduated from Rato Bangala in 2016. I'm currently pursuing a master's in philanthropic studies, focusing on climate activism and environmental justice. I'd like to quickly extend my gratitude to the Ek Dhun Ek Saath virtual charity concert organizers. I'm in awe to see those I fondly recall as Bhais and Boinis lead such an important fundraiser to give back to our Nepali community, which is in dire need of humanitarian relief. As a philanthropic studies major, I've learned from scholars that philanthropy, or giving back to society, is a moral action in response to the inevitable reality called the human problematic. So, things can often go wrong. However, at the same time, things could always be better. We all know that the COVID-19 crisis has burgeoned within our country. The number of infections has strained our healthcare system, depriving many of hospital beds, oxygen tanks, ventilators, isolation wards, among other things. Yes, this global pandemic has shown the discrepancy between the high-income and low-income nations once again, with the evident lack of vaccine equity. However, it has also highlighted the disparity between urban and non-urban areas within our country. The majority of our healthcare facilities are located in urban areas, disproportionately affecting those who live below the poverty line in remote regions of Nepal. As I said before, things could always be better. And things will get better if you acknowledge the fact that it has become a privilege even to breathe. And you use your privilege to donate to this fundraiser organized by the organizers of Ek Dhun Ek Saath. Please remember that we cannot only live for ourselves. With a collective effort, we will help our Nepali society fight this pandemic.
We hope you're enjoying all the performances till now. Just a reminder that there are two ways you can donate to Ek Ek Paila. One is through eSewa. You can either scan the code that's somewhere on your screen constantly, or you can go straight to your eSewa app and search Ek Ek Paila and donate in that way. Just a reminder that when you're leaving your remarks on your payment, to mention that you have come through Ek Dhun Ek Saath concert so that we know. The other way you can donate is through doing a wire transfer, and all the details of the account of Ek Ek Paila will be put here on the screen. Now back to the performances.
रूह से बहती हुए धुंधे इशारतें कुछ मेरे राज तेरे राज हुआ से खो गए हम कहाँ रंग साए जहाँ खो गए हम कहाँ रंग साए जहाँ तेरे मेरे रास्ते हैं जादुई मानते हैं मैं भी हूँ तू भी है यहाँ खोई सोई सड़कों पे सितारों पे कंधों पे हम नाचते उड़ते हैं यहाँ खो गए हम कहाँ रंग साए जहाँ खो गए हम कहाँ रंग साए जहाँ सो गई है ये सांसें सभी अधूरी सी है कहानी मेरी फिसल जाए तो भी डरना कोई रुक जाने की जरूरत नहीं कागज के पर्दे हैं ताले हैं दरवाजों पे पानी में डूबे हुए ख्वाब अल्फाजों के
really means so much, and just wanted to remind you guys to support Ek Dhun Ek Saath by donating for a cause. And anyways, just enjoy the rest of the performances, and yeah, take care. Bye bye.
Baby really hurt me, crying in the taxi. He don't wanna know me, said he made the big mistake of dancing in my store. Says it was poison, so I guess I'll go home into the arms of the girl that I love, the only love I haven't screwed up. She's so hard to please, but she's a forest fire. I do my best to meet her demands, play a romance, we slow dance in the living room, but all that a stranger would see is one girl swaying along, stroking a cheek. They say you're a little much for me, you're a liability, you're a little much for me. So they pull back, make other plans. I understand, I'm a liability. Get you wild, make you leave. I'm a little much for everyone. The truth is, I'm a toy that people enjoy till all of the tricks don't work anymore. And then they're bored of me. I know that it's exciting running through the night when every perfect summer's eating me alive until you're gone. Better on my own, they say. You're a little much for me. You're a liability. You're a little much for me. So they pull back, make other plans. I understand, I'm a liability. Get you wild, make you leave. I'm a little much for everyone. You're all gonna watch me disappear into the sun. You're all gonna watch me disappear into the sun.
Everyone, I changed angles, I know, but thank you all so much for being a part of this event. Whether you performed or were just a viewer or donated or one of the people working behind the scenes to make this a reality. Please donate if you haven't, and if you can, you'd be doing a lot of good. Thank you to the organizations that are supporting this cause. That's great. This is a great way to come together to do something good, and I love that we all did it. And stay safe, stay indoors, take care of yourselves and each other. See ya.
Hi guys, I'm Bhavya and I'll be performing The Scientist by Coldplay today. I hope that my performance brings you some joy, and I hope that we can all share that joy by donating and doing the best that we can to help Nepal fight COVID. Hope you enjoy.
Come up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry. You don't know how lovely you are. I had to find you, tell you I need you, tell you I set you apart. Tell me your secrets, ask me your questions. Oh, let's go back to the start. Running in circles, coming up tails, heads on a science apart. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it'd be this hard.
such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it'd be this hard. I'm going back to the start.
Namaste. I'm Dr. Marina Shrestha, Senior Consultant Pediatrician at Tribhuvan University Teaching Hospital. Everyone is affected by corona. No one is spared, be it a very newborn baby or teenager or young adults. Everyone is affected. During first and second wave of COVID, among all the infected people, only 7 to 8% are the children, and only few of them got serious illnesses. Because of hand hygiene and other preventive measures, these days we have seen very few communicable illnesses like diarrhea or pneumonia. However, many children are not being able to take their immunization on time because of different reasons. In our hospital, what we have experienced that we used to get many children out of valley for treatment of different illnesses, especially the chronic illnesses. But at the moment, there are very few children coming, and we always wonder where they have gone. They are not able to get the proper treatment because of this pandemic. In Nepal, almost 40% of the children are already undernourished, and this pandemic must have increased that number as well. Children are not getting their proper education. Though there are online classes for few, most of the children do not have access to online classes. And online classes can never replace the physical one because children learn by experiences and they are not being able to experience those sensory experiences of the classes. And even for children who are getting online classes are getting hooked to the gadgets. And we don't know what would be the repercussion of it later on. Many children have lost their parents and caregivers. Many parents have lost their jobs and there are lots of financial crises in the family as well. There are many unreported cases of violence inside the family and children are also affected by this, be it physical violence, sexual violence, verbal violence, or even neglect. Another group of children who are affected during this pandemic are the children with disability. They are not able to get the rehabilitation treatment and education as well. During this pandemic, children have shown lots of resilience and they are the unsung heroes of this pandemic. The step that Ek Dhun Ek Saath has taken and come up with this program definitely will bring smiles on those faces. And Ek Ek Paila is doing such a commendable job to help the children and to reach out to them. My best wishes.
Remember the way you made me feel, such young love, but something in me knew that it was real, frozen in my head, pictures I'm living through for now, trying to remember all the good times, our life was cutting through so loud, memories are playing in my dull mind, I hate this part, paper hearts, and I hold a piece of yours, don't think I would just forget about it, hoping that you won't forget about it. Everything is gray under the skies, wet
piece of yours. Don't think I would just forget about it. Hoping that you won't forget. I'll live through pictures as if I was right there by your side. But you'll be good without me, and if I could just give it some time, I'll be alright. Goodbye, love, you flew right by, love. Pictures I'm living through for now. Trying to remember all the good times. Our life was cutting through so loud. Memories are playing in my dorm, and I hate this part. Paper hearts, and I hold a piece of yours. Don't think I would just forget about it. Hoping that you won't forget.
Thank you for joining us here today at Ek Dhun Ek Saath concert for COVID care. Don't forget to make your donation.
धेरै धेरै आउँछ मनमा तिता मिठा जजलकोहरू सधैँ सधैँ गीत बनेर कहिले काहीँ शीत बनेर कहिले तिम्रै धड्कन बनेर कहिले धेरै मिठो याद बनेर धेरै धेरै आउँछ मनमा तिता मिठा जजलकोहरू सधैँ सधैँ गीत बनेर कहिले काहीँ शीत बनेर कहिले तिम्रै धड्कन बनेर कहिले धेरै मिठो याद बनेर शायद तिमी प्रिय पो थियौ कि पहिलो जुनीमा शायद तिमी नै पो थियौ कि मेरो मुटुमा मेरो आँखामा मेरो धड्कनमा मेरो विश्वासमा मेरो आत्मामा पहिलो जुनीमा Thank you for joining and sticking with us till now. This is the end of section 1 and I will now be passing the mic to Bishruti, but I would just like to thank everyone who's donated till now. We really appreciate it and thank you.
Thank you, Meghna. Hello, everyone. My name is Bishruti, and I will be guiding you through the rest of this show. I hope everyone is taking care of themselves and their family, as well as staying safe. Along with the performances of our RBS alums and students, we also have Blue Fret performing for us. Blue Fret is a band that is associated with Ek Ek Paila. We also have a wonderful poem written and performed by one of our graduates, Sanskriti Shrestha, from the class of 2020. So I hope you guys will enjoy these upcoming performances. Now we will go back to the performance.
A marriage ceremony we would all love going to. दिन दिन गर्दै हप्तौं दिन महिना र अहिले वर्षौं दिन चार भित्ताले तपिएता खुला आकाशको मुनि सास फेर्न पनि डर भयो प्रकृति तिमीले हामीलाई किन यस्तो गरेको भन्ने प्रश्नमा छटपटिँदै कोही मेरो सामान किन्न आउला कि भन्ने आशमा दिनदिनै बिहान 3 बजे नै व्यापारीहरू पसल थाप्न पुगे तर बाहिरबाट आएको सामान त बिख पो हुँदो रहेछ नकुएकै साग तरकारी पनि त्यसै बाटोमा फ्याल्न बाध्य भए दिन दिन गर्दै हप्तौं दिन महिना र अहिले वर्षौं दिन बिहान एक कप चिया र राति एउटा गाउँको रोटी पनि जुटाउन नसक्दा छोराछोरीलाई भोक्कै सुताउन विवश भए निषेधाज्ञाले बनाएको खाली सडक चाहिँ भान्साको कराई रित्तै हुँदा ती मलिन आँखाहरू आँसुले रसिला भए र हात मुख जोड्न नसक्दा न दुईटै हात जोडेर कतै मोक्ष पाए न त मजदुरी गरेर नै घर परिवार पालौँ भने कारखानाका ढोकाहरू नै बन्द भए आत्महत्यालाई नै मुक्तिको आफ्नो अन्तिम बाटो रोज्न पुगे The virus spreads like a wildfire. It corrodes away the rooted veins of our bodies, turning every human on earth into a dead corpse. It hovers above our heads like a black cloud as the disease despoils our own bodies, bone by bone, cell by cell, blood by blood. These woes are swept like a midnight abrupt flood. Those weren't just statistics, but real lives lost. So when this is all over, maybe never take for granted a handshake with a stranger, a conversation with the neighbors, crowded parks full of buoyant children and resounding laughters, the food on your table. But until that day, just hang in there for a little while. Look up even if locked down, although 6 feet apart and with a veil of plastic visor and cotton mask. Pray for each soul buried in the graveyards. Look out for each other. Believe in their crippled reasons for fighting for life one more day. If you can, make others as well able. If you can, make others as well able. Because when this is all over, we will love to remove our veils and marry the world once again. This time, the ceremony won't just be a community gathering, but a triumph brought by communal effort, promising like a wedding ring, unleashed from all the strangling and tethering. So in this suffering, we must find solidarity, so that together in this chaos, we find clarity. When this ends, we will remove our veils and embrace each other sweetly, finally seeing in testing times how we've survived collectively.
हावालाई सोधिहेर्न यो आकाशलाई पनि थाहा छ दिन बितेको माया तर रात छँदैछ नि सपनीमा आइरहनु माया सताइरहनु है मलाई चन्द्रमा झै चम्किलो मुहारमा त्यो सानो कालो टीका लगाई तिम्रो अङ्गालोको न्यानो स्पर्श कसरी बयान गरौँ मनमा उतुल पुतुल भएका भावनाका छरू मन चाहन्छ तिम्रै आकृति सधैँ हेरिरहन पाऊ छोडी संसारका रीत सबै अङ्गालोमा आऊ फिरे घुमाउला सन्नानी तिम्रै यादमा जुन तारा पनि खसाइदिउला तिम्रै नाममा
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed my short performance of Phir Phire by Abish Thapa. Firstly, I'd like to thank everyone who's here with us either as a viewer or as a performer. Just by being here, I feel like you've really helped us out in our small effort to help the community. अब डोनेसन्स कसरी गर्ने तपाईहरु सबैलाई भनिसक्यो होला टिमले त्यसैले प्लिज डोनेट गरिदिनु होला म पनि गर्नेछु and I'll be shortly joining you in the chat for the rest of the concert. Finally, I'd like to thank the entire team for giving me the opportunity to perform here at Aza, and that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
for joining our Ek Dhun Ek Saath COVID Care concert and being a part of a bigger cause. Today I will be performing Death with Dignity by Sukhjan Stevens along with my dad. I hope you enjoy and thank you for the donations you're able to make.
Spirit of my silence, can you hear me? I'm afraid to be near you. I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. Somewhere in the desert there's a forest and an acre before us, but I don't know where to begin. No, I don't know where to begin. Again, I lost myself completely. Oh, be near me, tired old man with the wind in your hair. Amethyst and flowers on the table. Is it real or fable? I suppose a friend is a friend. We all know how this will end. Chimney swift that finds me, be my keeper. Silhouette on the cedar. What is that song you sing for the dead? What is that song you sing for the dead? I see the signal searchlight strike me in the windows of my room. Got nothing to prove. Got nothing to prove. Forgive me, mother, I can hear you, and I long to be near you. And every road leads to an end. Yes, every road leads to an end. Your apparition passes through me in the willows. Never see us again. Never see us again. Never see us again. Never see us again.
be tender, and now we sit close to you. Let's give it a minute before you admit that we're through. 'Cause this is the winter, our bodies are young and blue. I'm at Jungle City, it's late and this song is for you. 'Cause I remember the rush when forever was us, before all of the winds of regrets and mistrust. Sit in your car and our love is a ghost. Guess I should go, guess I should go. Hard feelings, these are what they call hard feelings of love. Sweet words and fevers all leave us right here in the cold. Along with the hard feelings of love. Wish I believed you when you told me this was my home. The years loved you every single day, made me weak. It was real for me, it was real for me. Now I fake it every single day till I don't need fantasy, till I hear you beat. I still remember everything, how we drift by in groceries, how you dance for me. I started letting go little things till I'm so far away from you, far away from you.
Hi, I'm Hardik Subedi from the batch of 2014. The coronavirus pandemic has exposed the fault lines in the existing state of affairs. How unprepared we were for anything remotely of this magnitude. How resilient our systems, including the health system, was. And most importantly, how the resources to withstand the pandemic were unequally distributed among the members of the society. In situations like these, often the most marginalized, women, children, members of the LGBTQIA+ community, persons with disability, members of caste and ethnic minorities experience the disproportionate impact of the crisis. We might feel that the pandemic has affected everyone similarly, but definitely the members of the most marginalized communities have their sorrows compounded because of the long-standing apathy from the state and the fellow citizens alike. In a recent empirical study published by the Ek Foundation that I happen to have contributed, our apprehensions of women, and among them the ones at the intersection of caste and economic backwardness suffering the most, was confirmed. Women and other members of the marginalized groups were found to have suffered physically, mentally, socially, and financially more than the others. Women, both in the formal and informal sectors, experienced pay cuts and layoffs. This is compounded with increased and unpaid household work and burgeoning instances of domestic violence and abuse. The centralized style of decision-making, excluding the women and their concerns, has worsened the impact of the crisis on women. If you remember, the first casualty of COVID-19 in Nepal was a pregnant woman. The progress that we had made in the front of reducing maternal mortality has been completely sabotaged. We have ourselves witnessed the visuals of police brutality against the street vendors among many other daily wage workers. The situation is dire, unprecedented, and extremely serious. Let me share you a recent instance. A few days back, a famous YouTube channel had captioned in a video focusing on a child laborer working in a mine in rural village of western Nepal, whether he has a right to attend school like Rato Bangala. No wonder we have gotten education and exposure that is way ahead of our times, that many people of this country cannot even dream of even today. Therefore, it is our solemn duty to share the fruits of our privilege while we continuously challenge the system that only favors the few. While structural changes to improve the state of affairs as they are might require time, some people are in desperate need of immediate help. Therefore, I humbly request everyone to share whatever they can contribute to this noble endeavor by the student group at Rato Bangala. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Please donate for our cause.
Hi guys, my name is Rinchen. I'm a Rato Bangala class of 2020 graduate, and today I'm going to be singing a little bit of Chaupandima Patuki by Astarat. Chaupandima Patuki banda chaina bhandaiमा पखेरीमा घाँस काट्न जान छैन भन्दैमा मलाई नेपाली हैन भन्न कहाँ पाइन्छ म त नेपालको माया गर्ने छोरी मलाई म जस्तै माया चाहिन्छ म त नेपालको माया गर्ने छोरी मलाई म जस्तै माया चाहिन्छ गाजलुटीकी राम्रै लाग्छ लाउने बानी छैन मेरो लाउने बानी छैन गोठाला र मेला पातमा धाउने बानी छैन मेरो धाउने बानी छैन उकाली र ओह्रालीको नहिँडेको बाटो तर प्यारो लाग्छ मलाई मेरै देशको माटो staying through my performance and for joining us today. This is just a reminder that if you've been enjoying our concert so far, or if you'd like to donate, Ek Ek Paila's eSewa is linked below. Ek Ek Paila is an amazing organization that works relentlessly to provide medical services and resources all across Nepal, and our support really helps them have a bigger impact. So yeah, thank you.
Hello everybody, this is Sankit. I graduated from RBS in the year 2019. So before I begin, I'd like to thank the entire team of Ek Dhun Ek Saath for this wonderful initiation. Also, I'd like to request each and every one of you to contribute to this noble cause in whatever way possible. So here's a short cover from me. आओगे जब तुम साजना, आओगे जब तुम साजना, अंगना फूल खिलेंगे, बरसेगा सावन, बरसेगा सावन, झूम झूम के दो दिल ऐसे मिलेंगे, आओगे जब तुम साजना, अंगना फूल खिलेंगे. Thank you.
When I'm lying alone in my bed, there's a song that reminds me of you. I don't expect you to understand the way I'm loving you.
Every single day, with every word you say, all your simple ways takes my breath away. If time could only mend a broken heart, I wouldn't have to say I need you. Every single day, with every word you say, all your simple ways takes my breath away. If time could only mend a broken heart, I wouldn't have to say I need you. When I'm lying alone in my bed, there's a song that reminds me of you, and I don't expect you to understand the way I'm loving you. I don't care for a love song it could break my heart. I don't care for the moonlight that brightens up the dark. Ooh, you're all I want. You're all I need on a low tide tonight. Yet I miss the winter morning and the sunlight in your eyes. These are days of yester yearning, and it's hard to pass them by. Ooh, you're all I want. You're all I need. Endlessly on a low tide tonight. Time has slipped away. Has it washed away the pain? I don't know. Maybe it's too late to say. I long for those early days when I'd sing a love song by your window at the bay. And when the wind blows, it will take me to the shore. When I get to the lighthouse, I'll look for you once more. Ooh, you're all I want. You're all I need. Endlessly on a low tide tonight. On a low tide tonight. On a low tide tonight.
Hello everyone, my name is Shaibia Rajpandari and I'm from Rato Bangala's batch of 2013. Upon graduating from Rato Bangala, I studied international development at Cornell and I'm about to start my MBA at Stanford University's Graduate School of Business. There are two things that I want to talk about today. The first is gender inequality, and the second is a fundraising campaign that I'm organizing through 6 Feet Closer, which is a digital connectivity platform that I run for women. So starting with gender inequality, I'm sure we all know, like, because of the COVID pandemic, a lot of different types of inequalities have been heightened, starting with access to healthcare, to the wealth gap. And one such form of inequality comes in the form of gender. And although this is not the most pressing need of the hour, this is something that we need to be cognizant of, because during my research as a consultant currently, and even based on what I've read, whatever progress that we've made for women has really been watered down because of the pandemic. And this has happened in a couple of forms. So the first is a lot of women are dropping out of the workforce. And this is not just in South Asia, it's also in the US, UK, and beyond. And this is because they're having a hard time balancing caregiving responsibilities at home along with their professional lives. So, even in dual income households where, the traditional mother and father figure are both working, we see that a lot of times caregiving responsibilities still fall under women. And by caregiving, we mean, taking care of the kids or taking care of older people at home. And especially having to work at home, a lot of women are having a really tough time balancing that aspect along with, managing their professional lives. So it's a huge setback, the number of dropouts that we're seeing. The second thing is, a lot of domestic workers have lost access to their daily livelihoods. And as we know, in South Asia, a lot of domestic workers do happen to be women. So now that, they're not able to go and work, a huge chunk of them have lost access to their income, which is, again, a huge setback. And the third thing is, even as we somehow end up like going back to normal in whatever form that looks like, it's going to be a lot harder for women to bounce back, because as it is, they already have a lot of hoops to jump through, right? I mean, if we think about a village in Nepal where, let's say, somehow parents were convinced to send their daughters to school, now that they've stayed home for a year and helped with like daily chores, it's going to be really hard to convince them to send their kids back to school again, especially the girls. So this is something for us to be aware of. And I think as Rato Bangala students, there are a couple of things we can do, right? The first is starting from your own homes. If you have both of your parents are working, or your aunts and uncles are working, you have cousins who are men and women who work, just notice who, along with doing the office work, takes care of the work at home. And if there's an imbalance, then call that out, or try to be more cognizant, as a family, to share these responsibilities. The second thing that you can do is to keep reading different papers, or being more aware of, what's happening and what you can do in order to, fight these gaps, whether it is organizing vocational campaigns as students, or even, doing some volunteering work to raise more awareness about this. So definitely something for us to think about. The second thing I want to talk about is 6 Feet Closer. So 6 Feet Closer is a global connectivity platform that I started for women, actually right after the COVID pandemic. One of the things I realized is, a lot of the women that I was mentoring, they somehow lost their jobs or internships, again, in a higher proportion than I saw with men that I was mentoring. And on the other hand, I had a bunch of colleagues who, wanted to help beyond just donating money. So I got together with my co-founder, Niyanta, who actually went to Rato Bangala, and I met her through the bus. So I've known her my entire life, because we were in the same bus for 10 years. And we said, okay, so let's connect these two different groups of people and start a global mentorship program. And today we've grown to a community of over 2,000 women, and we organize biannual mentorship programs and professional development sessions. But when again, the pandemic hit Nepal pretty badly the past couple of months, we decided to pivot our regular programming to do a fundraising campaign for Nepal. So what we've done is we've started a program where you can get access to world-class mentors who are in great institutions doing amazing jobs, who are willing to take time out of their schedule and mentor you in lieu of donation to Nepal. And these mentors, again, are both men, women. This program is open to everyone, Nepali, non-Nepali, who are really excited about not just playing a role in terms of shaping your professional and educational path, but also at the same time raising money for Nepal. So I do encourage you all to check us out and sign up for a mentorship program, so that you can not just get access to amazing mentors, but at the same time also make some contribution towards fundraising efforts. Thank you.
Hi again. I just wanted to come here and thank Shaibia Didi for her words. You guys can also find her Instagram down below, where you can find more about her mentorship program. Another thing is that I wanted to thank all the performers for sending in their videos, and for the people who have been working behind the scenes to make this event a success. There are two ways you can donate. One is through eSewa, and the second one is by bank transfer. The details are down below in the description, and the eSewa QR code will be present somewhere in the screen throughout this event and throughout the performances. I hope everyone is having a great evening, and without further ado, let's get on with the remaining performances. Thank you.
He's on your mind. I know his name is on your lips at night. I'm trying to show that I'm strong, I can hold you. He's always pulling away. Well, I'm what you need, but he's what you want. No, not me. So I'll take my time and see if your love can be changed. I won't rush this fight, 'cause I know that your heart's still in pain. Sure, he was good, now he's gone for good. You deserve someone who'll stay, and I'm what you need. You can stop waiting. Please just be brave and trust me. I'll never leave you. I won't even see you trusting me. Sure, he was good, now he's gone for good. You deserve someone who'll stay, and I'm what you need, but he's all you want. No, not me. No, not me.
Thank you guys for listening into my rendition of the Jacob's Blues. A lot of hard work was put into preparing this song, but definitely not as much that has been put into organizing this event. So we would be really grateful if you guys donate. This money is being used for a great cause, to donate medicines to rural areas of Nepal such as Sindhu, Palsok and Baitari. So once again, thank you for listening in. I hope you have a great evening. Thank you.
been that way for all my time. Till forever on it goes, through the circle fast and slow. And I know it can't stop, I wonder, 'cause I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? 'Cause I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Yeah. Coming down on a sunny day. Na, 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 na. And oh, 'cause I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Yeah. 'Cause I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Yeah. Coming down on a sunny day. Coming down on a sunny day.
Daylight, I dream of you softly. Wrote you a letter, but will never reach you. In Montreal, the days are much colder there. Now you grow older there without me. On the lookout, baby, won't you look out? A car full of raccoons. You think that I'm crazy. In downtown, the bar lights illuminate. I'm lost in a cityscape where I try to find you. You walk like a miracle, bathing in starlight. Your voice burning holes in the frame. Danced in the parking lot, cried in the taxi home, 'cause I still remember your name. And oh, not in love anymore, anymore. But I will keep you close to me forever. Moonlight, I dream of you endlessly, drowning in reverie, waiting for morning. Pretend light, I'm drunk at the bar again, holding a stranger's hand, a crowd with no faces. And there you are, beautiful, just like the first time you reach out. I'm shaking again. You're gone in the moment you leave me alone, but I swear you were real in my hands. And oh, not in love anymore, anymore. But I will keep you close
I'll take you with me. Hi everyone, thank you all so much for attending the Ek Dhun Ek Saath virtual concert. A huge thank you also to all of the RBS students and alumni who participated in this event and organized it to make it possible. If you'd like to donate, please do so via eSewa. All the donations will be going to an organization called Ek Ek Paila, and they will be providing preventative care to people who are living in rural parts of Nepal. So if you can, please donate. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Sabrina Singh. I am RBS batch of 2010. I'm a lawyer currently based in New York City. COVID-19, I think, has a tendency to bring out hard truths about ourselves and our world. One of these hard truths has been global inequality. There's massive global inequality in terms of healthcare facilities, in terms of access to healthcare, and certainly the COVID-19 vaccination. You know, as I speak to you, I just came in from a walk around my neighborhood here in the US, and most people are unmasked. Most people feel comfortable enough socializing in large groups and leading a life that is as normal as could be. But both you and I know that's not the case in Nepal right now, right? And it's not the case in many developing countries around the world. Right now, I think the official statistics is that only 2.5% of the Nepali population has been vaccinated, and the number is close to 1% for the entire continent of Africa. And that's a hard truth to swallow, certainly for us Nepalis and, you know, countries like Nepal, but also for the world leaders and for more richer countries. As a Nepali living abroad right now, there is an eerie sense of this is like the earthquake, right? And this eerie sense of, you know, powerlessness and a loss of, you know, ability to do something. But what I've found myself that has helped is taking an action, whatever action, to address the crisis. I think the threat of paralysis and the threat of complete hopelessness is there, but a good antidote to that is taking any kind of collective action. A bunch of us here in the US, we've been working together to advocate the US government to send vaccine aid to Nepal. I've worked with the COVID Alliance for Nepal, which is an all volunteers group that started in Nepal actually, and now we have a US chapter. And I've been working with Nepal Rising, which is a 501c3 nonprofit registered here in the US. And our basic ask has been for the US government to send vaccines to Nepal right now. Our work has sort of happened in two stages. About a month and a half ago, which is when we started the work, there was very little international attention to Nepal at that time. Very little press coverage, not many people around the world knew what was happening. So our job at the time was really just to bring awareness and raise the profile of Nepal. So we started with public petitions, which have gathered now more than 40,000 signatures, and sending letters to various, you know, US representatives and the key decision makers within the Biden administration. We also met one-on-one with several US representatives and a White House representative as well, and really pushed hard on the urgency and need of Nepal. Thankfully, the Nepali diaspora in the US is large enough, and we raised enough of a noise at that time for Nepal to be on the agenda of the US government, and for key decision makers to at least be aware about the need that Nepal has right now. So recently, the US government announced that they are allocating 7 million doses to Asia, and Nepal is on the list. and then also separately 500 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines through COVAX to developing countries, and presumably Nepal is going to receive some of that as well. But the work is not yet done. There are still a lot of questions lingering. For example, are all the vaccine aid coming through COVAX, or are there going to be bilateral donations as well? What type of vaccines is Nepal getting? What is the rollout timeline and speediness? Is COVAX going to be able to roll out these vaccines as quickly as possible? And so on and so forth. So we're continuing our advocacy efforts. And on a personal level, I've found that has been one way to address the level of uncertainty and the level of, powerlessness and inequality that we see around the world right now. On a parting note, it's so glad to see RBS alums getting together and putting this. I think that COVID-19 certainly brings out some of our worst impulses in terms of selfishness or, nationalist policies and things like that, but it also brings out, kindness and collective action and collaboration. And so it's been really, really good to see young RBS alums do that as well. Thank you so much, and it was great speaking to you today.
Hi, I'm Suchinda Shrestha, graduate of 2018, and this is my brother Sushant. Today we'll be performing Fir Fire by Yavesh Thapa. Hope you guys enjoy it.
यो हावालाई सोधिहेर न, यो आकाशलाई पनि थाहा छ दिन बितेको माया, तर रात छँदैछ नि सपनीमा आइरहनु है माया, सताइरहनु मलाई चन्द्रमा झै चम्किलो मुहारमा त्यो सानो कालो टीका लगाई तिम्रो अङ्गालोको न्यानो स्पर्श कसरी बयान गरौ मनमा उथुल-पुथुल भएका भावनाका छरो मन चाहन्छ तिम्रै आकृति सधैँ हेरिरहन पाऊ छोडी संसारका रीत तिम्रै अङ्गालोमा आऊ फिरे घुमौला सन्नानी तिम्रै यादमा झुम्तारा पनि खसाइदेऊला तिम्रै नाममा.
We'll be performing Acoustic 11 by Monkey Tempo.
सोचेको गर्नु गाह्रो मागेको पाउन
so much going on. I feel alright, I'm walking tall. If you love me, then come right here. Stay with me and make it clear. If you want me tonight, you've got everything going right. I'm in a mood for some moonshine with you every night. So come on, sugar. Can you feel it? Do you feel it coming, honey? Going on, I feel alright, I'm walking tall. If you love me, then come right here. Stay with me and make it clear, honey. Do you feel it? Can you feel it coming, honey?
Our partner for this event, Data.kos, specializes in data analytics and making data more accessible. We would like to extend our thank you to the whole team for fully powering all research behind Ek Dhun Ek Saath. You might have noticed some of our posts on Instagram and Facebook, which were only possible through Data.kos' intensive research. Our event would have not been up to the same standard without their expertise. Thank you to all of our friends at Data.kos.
Hi again. So I've come here again to say that we're so overwhelmed by all the support we're getting and the donations we're getting. We hope that tonight has brought some joy, and these donations will help people in need in rural areas. I'd like to welcome Jaya to take on with the rest of the show. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. As we begin to near the end of our show, I just wanted to sit down and really reflect on the days leading up to Ek Dhun Ek Saath. So this concert originally began as a thought, and perhaps a coping mechanism to really desperately try and gain control over the situation that we are in. I had just lost a family member and other loved ones, quite similar to other people in our organizing committee that have lost not one but multiple family members. And that's when the gravity of the situation really began to sink in. In that moment, I learned two things. One is that the only way moving forward is by depending on the people around us, our family and our friends. The second was that we could use music to collect all these people and bring these people together. Ek Dhun Ek Saath then began materializing within the span of just a few days. One friend called another friend, another texted another, and all of this whole program came together so quickly. That's how Abik, Meghna, Bishruti, and I all came together. And then Data.kos, another group of our friends, also joined. We reached out to multiple RBS alumni. These were dais and didis that we'd seen around in school, but had never really had the time to interact with. When we reached out to them, they really supported us, and they said, "We're so proud of you for taking on this initiative," and that really pushed us to work harder. What I would like to say is, Ek Dhun Ek Saath would have not been possible without you, the community. I would really like to thank all and everyone who has joined in today and has cheered and supported our performers on, and also those who have had the ability and donated and financially supported us through. I'd want to say, individually, we might not be able to make a big difference to this COVID situation around us, but collectively, we can really put up a big fight. I hope that you enjoy the rest of this evening. Thank you.
बारी सपक्क पारी पछ्यौरी मलमलको कौसीमा बसी तिमीले हेर्दा मन मेरो हलचल भो फुलबुट्टे सारी सपक्क पारी पछ्यौरी मलमलको कौसीमा बसी तिमीले हेर्दा मन मेरो हलचल भो कान्छीको केश फिजारी छ कान्छीको केश फिजारी छ मै कोरी बाटी गरिदिऊ कि रेशमी चुल्ठो ओढाई घुम्टो रेशमी चुल्ठो ओढाई घुम्टो मायाको रङ्ग भरिदिऊ कि मायाको रङ्ग भरिदिऊ कि जाई फुलिसक्यो जुई फुलिसक्यो चमेली फुल्दैछ किन होला कुन्नी यो मेरो मन तिमीतिर भुल्दैछ किन होला कुन्नी यो मेरो मन तिमीतिर भुल्दैछ कान्छीको केश फिजारी छ कान्छीको केश फिजारी छ मै कोरी बाटी गरिदिऊ कि रेशमी चुल्ठो ओढाई घुम्टो रेशमी चुल्ठो ओढाई घुम्टो मायाको रङ्ग भरिदिऊ कि मायाको रङ्ग भरिदिऊ कि ना 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 na 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 फुलबुट्टे सारी सपक्क पारी पछ्यौरी मलमलको कौसीमा बसी तिमीले हेर्दा मन मेरो हलचल भो फुलबुट्टे सारी सपक्क पारी पछ्यौरी मलमलको कौसीमा बसी तिमीले हेर्दा मन मेरो हलचल भो कान्छीको केश फिजारी छ मै कोरी बाटी गरिदिऊ कि रेशमी चुल्ठो ओढाई घुम्टो रेशमी चुल्ठो ओढाई घुम्टो मायाको रङ्ग भरिदिऊ कि मायाको रङ्ग भरिदिऊ कि ना 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 na 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 na
Hey everyone, my name is Abhik. I'm a Rato Bangala class of 2020 graduate and I'm one of the organizers for this event. I hope you guys have been enjoying the event so far. It's really great to see everybody come together for a bigger cause through this event. It really fosters a sense of community and camaraderie. This event would not have been possible without Ek Ek Paila partnering with us, Ek Dhun Ek Saath, an event created round up by 4 RBS alums, Jaya, Meghna, Bishruti and me. Organizing Ek Dhun Ek Saath has been such a life-enriching experience for me. Toiling into late hours of the night, booking speakers, coordinating performances, reaching out to friends far and wide, a month-long journey has come to an end, and the result is this big sense of gratification and accomplishment. Individually, yes, but so much more as a community. Of course, there were a few hiccups along the way, and it would have been more strange if there were none, but through it all, we knew that this event had become larger than life. We received so much help and support throughout this entire process, and it's kind of like a cycle of helping and being helped. Data.kos, thank you so much for lending a hand in making this event a success. You've been great. To all the performers and speakers lending a voice today, dances, poems, songs, and starting important conversation, thank you so much. To everyone who's donated, your help means a lot to us. Extending a hand during these tough times, wanting to, being able to, is such a privilege for us to have, and I hope this event acts as a catalyst for us all to try more every day, and most importantly, have fun doing it. Thank you all so much for taking a breather with us. I know it's been tough being cooped up inside, but look at how it has still managed to bring us together, beyond this YouTube stream, and the us in rural Nepal, together, safer, happier. Thank you all so much for joining us today, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the performances.
Hey everyone, my name is Kalsang Shrestha, and I was RBS class of 2020, and today I will be performing my song Bijli Dai. And before that, I just want to thank everyone who's tuned in today, and that the links to make the donations are down below in any form. So please do that. It will be greatly appreciated. It will be very helpful, and it's for a good cause, so please do that, and thank you for that, and I hope you enjoy this.
जिन्दगीमा मलाई केही बन्नु छ तर परिश्रम धेरै गर्ने मन लाग्दैन सपना छ ठुलो केही छैन यहाँ अधुरो मस्तिष्क भने चल्दा नि चल्दैन त्यसैले हेर बिजुली दाइ मेरो दिमागको बत्ती बालिदेऊ थाहा छैन कसरी म पुगेँ यतातिर हेर बिजुली दाइ मेरो दिमागको बत्ती बालिदेऊ देखाइदिनुहोस् न है मलाई अघि बढ्ने बाटो अल्छी गर्दिन भनेको थिएँ प्रोक्रास्टिनेट त गर्दिन भनेको थिएँ के पो भएछ बत्ती नै बल्दैन रहेछ सपना अधुरो नै रहेछ आमा बुबाका सपना छोरो ठुलो हुने बिपना बच्चैदेखि हुर्केको देखेको आइचीका फलोहरु मेरा साथीभाइ दिदी बहिनीहरु सबैले राम्रा कुरा सुनेको त्यसैले हेर बिजुली दाइ मेरो दिमागको बत्ती बालिदेऊ थाहा छैन कसरी म पुगेँ यतातिर हेर बिजुली दाइ मेरो दिमागको बत्ती बालिदेऊ देखाइदिनुहोस् न है मलाई अघि बढ्ने बाटो अल्छी गर्दिन भनेको थिएँ प्रोक्रास्टिनेट त गर्दिन भनेको थिएँ के पो भएछ बत्ती नै बल्दैन रहेछ सपना अधुरो नै रहेछ
Again, thank you so much for your time and for everyone who's tuned in, for all the performers and the organizers for organizing this incredible event for such a great cause. And please donate. And thank you.
Hi guys! Thank you for making it till the end of the show and supporting us performers till the very end. I will now be singing the song When We Were Young by Adele, and I want to dedicate it to all of you. I hope you like it.
And everybody loves the things you do, from the way you walk to the way you move. And everybody here is watching you, 'cause you feel like home. You're like a dream come true. But if by chance you're here alone, can I have a moment before I go? 'Cause I've been by myself all night long, hoping you're someone I used to know. 'Cause you look like a movie, you sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case this is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were scared of getting old. It made us restless. It was just like a movie, it was just like a song. And I was so scared to face my fears, and nobody told me that you'd be here. And I swear you move overseas, and that's what you say when you left me. You still look like a movie, you sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case this is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old. It made us restless. It was just like a movie, it was just like a song. When we were young, when we were young, when we were young, when we were young. And it's hard to admit that everything just takes me back to when you were there, to when you were there. And a part of me keeps holding on, just in case it hasn't gone, 'cause I still care. Do you still care? It was just like a movie, it was just like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young, when we were young, when we were young, when we were young.
just like a star.